participation and consultation procedures. We write them in the legislation, but then the governments ignore them, or they simply, even when they include and involve the citizens and when they consult them, very often they just completely disregard the inputs. This is further undermining the trust of the government, the trust of the citizens, and especially young people in the institutions and in the leadership of our countries. A result is a democracy that is less and less practiced in the institutions and more practiced on the streets, unfortunately. So what are we doing, and what can we do more to solve this pretty dire situation? Well, the approach that we are taking with our partners in the region is to try to create a more engaged, better connected, and more unified civil society, not only within our countries, but also across the region. We believe that we need more platforms, more networks, more associations within our countries, but also regionally, that will closely scrutinize the actions of political leaders and institutions and exercise pressure on them. We need to be very evidence-based and very analytical in our work, because we are very often criticized that we don't have strong constituencies, we don't have membership in our organizations. So if we cannot speak always with the power of numbers of members of our organizations, we can speak with the power of numbers coming from the citizens, coming from robust and high-quality research and analysis. We also need to find ways to work more with young people directly. And this is why I was very happy to be invited to speak at this conference, and this is why I think we need more of these conferences. We need to stimulate their participation in political affairs. Unfortunately, very often, when we create initiatives that are targeting young people, even some of the region's organizations and some of the organizations in my country that are working on youth policies, they see us as competition. When we reach out to them to boost our messages, to transfer our messages to young people and to other youth organizations, they're not willing to help us. They see us as competition. So why do we have this problem in this region's civil society, that we see each other as competitors rather than allies and natural collaborators? We need to constantly engage with the EU and other international actors to share our concerns and to stimulate these external conditionalities to come back to our governments. This is why we need the perspective of EU accession to remain, or better yet, to become strong and real. Our leaders are currently calling the EU's bluff, in a way, because they believe that EU membership isn't on the menu for years to come. This is what they actually think. So they don't see